Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another day in the life video. We have this 2024 Volkswagen GTI in for our STEK full front end paint protection film. So you're gonna see what we do and how we install it here in this day in the life episode. So what this is gonna do is this is gonna allow the film to tuck behind this plastic piece. So that way we don't have to have a seam right here, because this is gonna collect a ton of dirt. So we don't want the chance of that possibly, lifting up. So that's why I'm removing that. So.
What's up guys? So we got the hood piece ready to go. We're just wiping it down, kind of removing any little last contaminants on the top of the film. And then we're gonna get ready, prep the underside edges of the hood, make sure that's all good to go. And then we will get ready to install it.
All right, so I got a towel with some alcohol on it. I'm gonna go around and we're gonna start scrubbing the edges. So that way that film can stick to these edges really well, and we can fold them over and we got no issues. So take some alcohol and we go through all the edges. So it may look stupid doing this, but this is actually, if there is any dust in the air, it's gonna bring all that dust down to the ground. So I'm spraying the air, and then I'll squeegee off the hood. That way we know that there's, less a chance of debris getting underneath that film. So this is part of it. I spray the floor, just kind of wet everything down. So that way we reduce the chance of getting debris under there.
And while he's doing this, we're also going to inspect for any defects in the paint, any little nibs, anything like that, rock chips, stuff like that. So make sure it looks good before we lay the film.
And to piggyback off of that, a lot of times rock chips or little paint nibs will actually look like debris to us when we, after we install the film. So we want to make sure we do a thorough inspection of every panel. So that way, we know what's debris and what's not.
So what this is doing is I'm actually squeegeeing off any contaminants that are on top of the hood, and then I'm wiping the squeegee every time. So we'll do this. You're basically removing any last little final dust that's on there. And then the next time we spray the hood down is gonna be our final spray.
Ready?
Yep, just watch the keg behind you.
Sweet. I remember this corner being a little tricky up here.
You gotta just get it to lay flat in the beginning.
Yeah. So we got our four corners stretched down now. So the reason why we do that is so that way we don't get any fingers here. So we're stretching it so that way it basically sits flat on that hood, and now we can squeegee it out and make it look pretty. I'm gonna do nice overlapping strokes as well. Shit, that's hot.
Just can't handle the heat.
Can't handle it, apparently.
You got to be careful right here when you're cutting, because you don't want to cut the paint underneath. So I'm kind of doing like a floating cut.
Yeah, here's a mat.
Guys, day 2 here. So we got everything laid on the GTI. So right now I'm going around. I did some last final little touch-ups, and we're going around with the heat gun and the glove and just going over all the exposed edges, making sure that they're heat sealed and locked in so they don't lift. So yeah. So you really want to make sure, especially like down in these areas, we really make sure they're down, because with a lot of tension here, they're, you know, prone to lifting and stuff like that. So we're just going around all the edges, the headlights, everything, making sure it's all good to go. Doing our last quality check. We're gonna give the car a wipe down after this, and it'll be good to go. And I use this glove so I don't burn my hand. So basically what I'm doing is I'm giving it a touch of heat and then just really running my finger. This helps glide across the film, so it'll really make sure it's locked down. So here we use Core as our software. So it plots out all the patterns, and as you can see, it's very good fitment. It gets like right up in there, all the way, basically under the headlight, especially on a white vehicle. You know, that helps us out a lot, because, you know, on white, you're gonna see dirt lines build up over time, which will, you know, look like crap. So we tuck in here, all the way down. We pulled off this plastic piece. We wrapped in the back of the door, wrapped all the way in here. So it's a nice seamless finish, especially on white. Thing about this front bumper, so what we did here is, if you get close, we actually extended the edge into this area and tucked it in here, so that way you don't have a cutout around this sensor or tow hook area. So it makes it nice and seamless, so we don't see any exposed seams there. And we pop it back in, and it looks like it's not even there. All right, what's up guys? Happy Friday, and it's also pickup day for this Volkswagen GTI. We just completed a full front end PPF by STEK. We wrapped the full front end in STEK's Dyno Shield PPF, so take a look, enjoy, and if you like these videos, subscribe. We're gonna be coming out with a lot more videos like this, so stay tuned.